Hi, I'm Sean. I booked everything.
Hi,
I packed everything.
I'm Andrew.
Hi, I'm Sean. I don't think Andrew even knows what I packed.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for an epic summer.
Epic. I was just telling Andrew. It's like, pinch me. What?
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. But the first trip that we have planned starts tomorrow. Where are we going?
Japan.
That's right.
Because why not? People have literally said, like, why Japan? And I was like, we threw a dart and it landed there. And then since we're over in like the Asian area, we're gonna go from Japan to Singapore, Singapore to Dubai, and then fly back home.
And we
do connect through London. We should
Oh, sweet. Just
maybe
add
stay
that.
there a day.
We did recently just find out that Singapore and Dubai are nowhere near Japan or
Nowhere
near
near.
each other.
No,
So that's going to be an adventure,
they're
but
long flights.
it's going to be a blast.
We're like, we'll
And
just hop over, a little hour flight. No, it's a 7-hour direct flight.
So if you're new here, then you might not know that Sean and I, every Christmas, give each other experiences as gifts.
Just
And-
ideas. We don't
Yes.
like purchase them.
And so we come up with experiences that her and I will do together, but then we've added, since having kids, experiences that we'll do with the family. And so every summer we're trying to take them on an epic trip. This is surely going to be an epic trip.
Our idea is that starting now, all the way through like high school, they won't be doing summer camps. They won't be doing any of that kind of stuff. We will travel. We'll travel as a family. We'll be here during the year and we'll grind through all the athletic activities and after school activities. But during the summer, no. It's time to travel as a family.
That's right. It's time to make memories, good or bad. So I have to give it to my wonderful Sean.
I do all of the logistics of every kind, way, shape, or form.
To Sean's credit, let me just show you our system for traveling. First of all, includes a mapped out day-by-day itinerary full
Always
of...
an itinerary.
That's right.
We don't schedule activities. Like we don't actually like book activities during the days until we're there. Because especially with young kids, you don't know if they're gonna wake up cranky or just like have an off day. But with each city that we're in and each day, I have like a running list of activities I've researched. And so it's kind of like plug and play. It's like, oh, we woke up, we have a lot of energy, let's do this one.
That's right. We're prepared in the sense of what we want to do and would like to do, but we're not rigid in when we're gonna do it.
Yes.
So that's step one to a trip after finding a location. But we also have been packing for probably the last month, no joke.
Wait.
Yeah, by we, I mean Sean.
Yeah.
So we're
I've
just
literally
gonna,
like gone to bed thinking about how to do this.
so we're gonna do a video where we just walk through what we're bringing on our, is it 16-day adventure? And we have 3 kids, ages 5, 3, and 1. And so what does that look like? It does include diapers.
With 3 countries too.
That's right.
Like a lot of planes, trains, automobiles. We did learn in Paris. I don't think we overpacked a lot, but like we had so many bags that it was so hard to go from trains to planes to like everything. So I've tried to condense it.
Okay, how many total bags are we working with?
2 checked, 2 carry-on.
And then we each have a backpack.
And we each have a backpack.
So I always carry this thing, which has my computers, my tech, our toiletries in it. Pretty much if everything else gets lost, this is all we need. We have some trash here. I'm just looking at this. Pura diapers. We're buying some out on the road this trip, right?
Yeah, packing enough diapers for 16 days is hard. So I'm banking on buying like 1 pack of diapers. And swim diapers I didn't pack.
That's right. We have headphones for our 5 and 3-year-old. And then we're also big into the fitness and health space. So
These just came. These are for Bear.
we always bring, those are?
Yeah, those are young.
We always bring some to-go supplements.
Oh,
That
wait.
includes, oh shoot.
No.
Okay, don't let me get ahead of the game. Don't let me get ahead of the game. You got it. got
You
it.
think just a box is gonna do it justice?
Okay, well, I'll
Okay.
let you take the show over.
Okay, so 2 carry-ons
Okay.
are strictly for our children,
Okay.
not for us. This is something I did do in Paris and Italy that was hugely beneficial. It was like almost 1 entire carry-on of toys and activities for the kids. We have markers, we have activity books, we have slime, Barbies, just things that like whenever we get to our hotel, they can have toys to play with.
We use the markers a ton in Paris.
A ton.
Every single day for an hour or so.
Well, and you guys have seen at home, our dining table is always like a coloring place. In Paris, we had like the same exact setup. Like the center table in our Airbnb became where they stayed and like colored all day.
Why do you do these little subdividers?
So each subdivider is a kid. They get to choose their own activities for the plane and like toys that they want to take. It's just easier to like open it up and say like that's Jet's bag. In the other carry-on, I have little travel pillow blankets. So it's like a pillow when it's stuffed and a blanket when it's unstuffed. They're headphones. I got headphones this time. I have learned this the hard way, being on many different planes. I really dislike Bluetooth headphones for kids. It's really hard in the heat of the moment when kids are like
crying
or like want something or melting or whatever. Trying to connect a Bluetooth device or keep on top of everything else that you need charged, keep headphones charged for kids is really difficult. So all of these actually just plug directly into iPads.
And we have 2 iPads that we use ourselves, but then when we travel, we let the kids use them.
We did just for this trip, starting now, I did get the kids their own iPads. Hold up though, hold up.
Wait, say that again.
I got the kids their own iPads.
Okay.
I feel very conflicted about it. They will never, for years, be allowed to use the iPad at home in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
It is only for travel. On their iPads, I downloaded movies and shows, and then also learning apps. So like Duolingo ABC is Drew's favorite thing to do. Some like drawing apps, some puzzle apps I found, and I found some book apps where they can actually like read books. Also in here are these airplane seat slings. We will see how it goes. It like connects to the tray table and it gives them a place to like lay down, hopefully.
Pretty much every trip we've taken, we've gotten some new gadget.
We've tried anything.
Yeah.
This might be it.
We'll see.
We'll
We got that gadget. We also got the carrier, the kids carrier. Is that in there?
I don't know if we're gonna take it.
Oh, okay.
I think we're just gonna take Bears, which is the Artipop carrier, which I've had since Drew was born. The carriers are right there.
Oh, there it is.
I had an idea of not taking a stroller with us, and as of today, I think I am throwing that out the window, and I think we're gonna take a double stroller.
I do apologize, Sean. I know we are like ready to zip these up and pack them up, but I wanted to film this because I don't know. Some people say it's intimidating traveling with kids, and it's definitely more logistically entailed.
I don't think it's harder except for this.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that's harder is like if you can prepare well enough so that they have the stuff that they need. I mean, they don't care where they're sleeping.
Okay, so the kid one is dialed in.
Yeah.
Because this has been a process. We got these off of Amazon. They're
I love
level
these.
8.
Yeah.
We had some fancier, more expensive, nicer ones. But honestly, what we need in a suitcase is something that's rigid so the kids can sit on it, but then also rolls really well. And some of the nicer ones just didn't do it. These have been great for us. We're grateful for them. So back to it.
So I told you, only 2 checked bags, an adult checked bag, a kid checked bag, pretty much. I have diapers.
Those are all diapers.
All diapers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each kid has 2 pairs of shoes, usually because one gets wet, so we need enough time to dry one.
Yeah. Wait, do we pack shoes for Bear that don't slip off easy?
Yeah.
Our 1-year-old, I don't know if you have kids, but putting shoes on a baby, they slip off. It's really frustrating to put them back on, so as long as we're covered there.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Great.
We are in each country for about 5 or 6 days, so I packed 5 or 6 outfits for each kid. We plan to do laundry. That's what we did in Paris.
Do we buy clothes on the road?
We didn't in Paris or Italy ever.
Maybe we'll buy one souvenir shirt, like an
Yeah.
Olympics thing we did in Paris.
I want to get Drew a kimono so bad.
Oh, she would look beautiful in that.
Stunning.
Wow.
So like, I do think we would buy like souvenir type stuff, but we don't go to different countries and stuff and buy clothes that we could buy otherwise elsewhere.
We actually really don't shop in other countries. We go to restaurants, we go see sites, and then we stay in the hotel.
When we did the Paris and Italy and when we did Greece, I tried using packing cubes because everyone told me to use them. Hit or miss. Like, I think they're kind of in the middle. When I had everybody's stuff in packing cubes, I could definitely pack more, but because of that, we were overweight on every bag.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I haven't done packing cubes. The only packing cubes I used, I have 3. It's each kid's like jammies and underwear. It's just easier to like keep that organized. So I have like Jet's socks, boxers and stuff, Drew's jammies, panties, and then Bear's socks and stuff.
Are we gonna weigh these, you think? Should we?
I don't think so.
Great.
With a whole side filled with diapers, there's no need.
Okay, great.
And something that's nice about the diapers is since those will go away, that gives us extra space for stuff bringing it home.
What's the process when you pack? We have consumed this entire bedroom with suitcases.
I just like to lay it all out. I don't like saying like, oh, how about this? Oh, how about this? Oh, how about this? I like making sure I lay out all of Drew's stuff. And I'm like, there's 1 sweater, 3 dresses, 1 outfit. Make sure it's not like redundant. And then when I feel good about it, then I'll pack
Do you
hers.
let the kids have a say?
No. I also do a lot of lists of just like starting lists, and then I cross it out and I do more lists. And
Do you ever do digital versions of these or no?
no, not when I pack.
Okay.
Has to be written out.
Okay. Oh, we'll tell you all about we'll show you the hotels.
Oh,
but
here.
we're staying in hotels with pools, which is awesome.
Armra,
Oh, this is a supplement bag?
this is supplement. So that's full.
Oh, baby. baby.
Everything. AG1, collagen, like instant hydration.
Spark. Beam for the adults and Beam for kids. Mm-hmm. Also, if you haven't tried out Beam, this is like the multivitamin probiotic for kids.
So the only thing is I couldn't put enough in here for the whole trip,
I know.
which is fine.
They have that
We can,
pretty
like-
much every morning and every night.
We can like dilute it, split it in half.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And then I have sunscreen goggles bag. I try to travel with first aid. Jet and Bear get really susceptible to like swollen throat situation. So I have emergency steroids for them. I have emergency plastic surgery glue that we've had from our plastic surgeon, Band-Aid, scissors, antibiotic cream, all that stuff. I have learned from our pediatrician that if you go into your pediatrician's office and tell them where you're going, they can prescribe an emergency antibiotic if you need it in like dissolvable form, just anything that you need. We'll also be traveling with like an ibuprofen.
Is that it?
That's about it.
Wow.
I haven't done my backpack. My backpack is usually bottles, passies, formula, emergency diapers, emergency change of clothes, all kid stuff.
And then
I'm like, what do I need for a 14-hour plane ride?
we'll usually check the 2 big ones, obviously, and we'll put these overhead.
Mm-hmm.
The kids will ride those through the airport because most of the time they want to do that versus,
We get them down a lot though,
yeah.
just
But-
to like,
But anything that we really need under the seat, we'll put in the backpacks.
not this time.
Okay, Sean has
This time, everything we need is in the carry-on, so we'll have to open it up.
I have no idea what you packed me, but thank you. After all this, too, we'll have a safety briefing with the kids, just kind of going over and reminding them
Yeah.
certain rules, which we can
Don't
share.
ever
that
leave
with.
our site.
But I'm so excited, and we have been. Let's see, we've taken some epic trips so far.
We've
and
done
more to come.
Greece and every place around Greece. Mexico, many, many times.
Yes, for a missions trip, which
Yeah.
we've told you about. We can take you along this summer. We're going again.
We did Paris and Italy last year.
That's right. Epic trip. That was so fun. I'm excited because our youngest is at a totally different age. It's a little terrifying too because he's way more mobile than he was last year.
That's why we'll wear him.
But he can communicate, which is a game changer. It is a 14-hour flight, a little wild, but I don't know. Our whole philosophy as parents, not that you asked, is why wait to make these memories?
Well, and a lot of you are like, they're not going to remember. Why would you do this? And it's like, they don't have to. We do.
Yeah, it changes the experience drastically, and I would say positively for Sean and I. So even if they don't remember, then it definitely makes it a better experience for her and I.
Though I will say, Drew and Jet remember everything about Paris and Italy. They talk
Yes.
about making pasta. They talk about the Eiffel Tower. They talk about the big, big boat that we went on when they were each 3 and 1.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think we're like obsessed with travel. We're grateful for the opportunities we get, but we've been doing these trip planning videos since like 2017 when we went to Europe. So much fun.
When we backpacked around Europe.
Yeah. But honestly, we've kind of maintained the same system, and Sean has continued to bear the grunt of the work. But
I enjoy it.
yeah, no,
I used a travel agent once, and I really didn't like it. So I just do the whole thing myself now.
yeah, I have confidence in our kids. Usually they step up and impress us. And so most of the time we don't give them enough credit. If you think it's overwhelming now, I feel like it will feel overwhelming no matter how old the kids are.
Yeah.
You know? So just rip the Band-Aid
I
off.
am not worried about a single thing. The only thing I'm curious about is the 14-hour flight. There's no 14-hour flight back. It's just one 14-hour leg there.
It's all part of the experience.
I do have an idea where I want to take tape or even sticky notes and on the back of one of the seats do 14 and let the kids take one off every hour so that they can visually understand.
We're gonna take you along though. We'll be publishing these videos frequently and try to do it as real time as possible. Oh, also speaking of videos, as far as tech goes, because I'm a techie, sorry.
Yeah.
Our kit has drastically changed over the years. We used to bring a big old camera with a big old backpack with all the stuff. Then we used to bring nothing and just bring the iPhone. Now we have this DJI camera, which is awesome, with the microphones. Our audio over the years has been garbage, and we're trying to get it better. So we bring that. We'll bring a handful of chargers.
We have universal converters.
So anywhere we go, like it has a different
If you ever
selection.
plan on traveling to multiple locations in your life, it's way more affordable to just pull the trigger and buy a universal one now than buy one for Europe now and in 5 years buy one for China and like just buy the universal.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of peace of mind and saves a lot of space.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, that's all we have. Thank you for watching. Let us know if we have any questions, and we'll see you next time. I'm Andrew.
I'm Sean. Now I need to really pack.
Japan, here we come.